Let's talk about your world. What about Academics goes off on Charlamagne, Gillie, and Wallo?
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about
Oh
that.
yeah, man. Let's talk about this. All right,
I
Josh.
know your big homie, Ac. Yeah, let's hear this shit.
You fuck with Academics?
Oh,
He
man,
loves
of
Academics.
course, man.
Whack 100.
He models his whole program out.
Connected
Do
me
you?
with Gillie and Wallo.
That makes sense to me.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Yo, Ack. You want to do a podcast with you? Blah, blah, blah. Where you be at? I'm in North Jersey. I got my headquarters in Jersey City.
This nigga.
All right, bet. Whatever, whatever. Can we use the space? Can we come? Yeah, of course. 2 days of communication. Thanks to Whack. Me, Gillie, and Wallo did a podcast. I just keep it 100. It's been 7 months. I've been trying to get them on my podcast.
Next.
Charlamagne. Back in the day, something going on with me and Joe. Yo, Act, pop up.
Next slide.
Nigga, I'm on the show with Joe. Let's do it. Brilliant. I gotta do it. I had a podcast done for 2 years. Yo, Charlamagne, when you free? Keeping it a beat with y'all niggas. I don't care. So that's why when Joe invites me, I always go. Because when I invite Joe, he always comes. When Vlad invites me, I go. You know why? It's loyalty. When I invite Vlad, he comes. So somebody say I care. Of course I care. Because I look at all these niggas. Of course I care. Don't take nothing I'm saying that I don't care. I'm telling y'all the truth. I see Charlamagne with a hater that he signed, but I can't get him on my podcast. Nigga, I'm on the show with Joe.
Next.
I've been begging him for like a year. Whenever you free, bro. Whenever. I've been on Andrew Schultz twice. Now I feel away. Facts. I've been begging him for like a year. Whenever you free, bro.
Okay. All right.
What do you think?
All right, listen, man. Look, so obviously, right? Now, me being in hip hop media, there's obviously this class of elitists in hip hop media, right? And I think we know, right? Here, right? For example, when you go to the BT Awards, right?
Okay.
And you see all these niggas that you never heard of, who's working at, let's say, Power 106, these radio stations at Complex, who we ain't never heard of, but these niggas is always going from Apple Music to Complex to Power 106.
Right.
There's this brotherhood, right, that people like myself who start off on YouTube, who's doing our own shit, we are not involved, right? So when academics say, oh, I'm shocked that the infrastructure babies, meaning guys who got their opportunities from the infrastructure, when he says, oh, I'm mad that they don't want to be with me publicly or that they ain't trying to fuck with me, I'm like, don't you see the play? Listen, you trailblaze the path that's a direct competition to the infrastructure. Academics comment on YouTube and trailblazing this path of independency for independent, like hip-hop journalists like me, right?
Right.
That right there is a direct competition to the infrastructure because now we no longer have to bootleg, kiss ass, and suck dick and get fucked to get, a Power 106 job, right?
Right.
But when you are the symbol, like the face, like the poster child for trailblazing this path that goes against the infrastructure, and when you were saying, I don't need an industry, F the industry, the dumb niggas can not fuck with me, I applauded that. I champion act for that. But we can't stop the fight though, right? Meaning this, like we can't say fuck the industry and then get big enough to where now we want to be a part of the industry and then get pissed off that like they don't want to fuck with us.
Right.
No. I'm saying fuck the industry and that's not right. And that's never gonna stop. No, right? Like it don't matter how big I get. So academics is being done wrong. If you are doing favors for these industry niggas, they should fuck with you back. But that should be expected. You feel me?
Man, it's about business though. At the end of the day, though, Flacco.
Yeah, in effects.
That's like fucking with a bunch of rappers. You know, if you want something done, just pay for it. Why the fuck you just don't pay for it?
Facts. Well, wait though. I think him paying Charlamagne or Gillie for an interview, that'll be beneath him. Cause those same guys call him up, begging him to come on their platform and fuck with them.
Man, that's just like rappers, bruh. They acting like rappers. Like, hey man, I want to feature on her, but I don't want to pay you for the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I fuck with you, so I don't. Man, they acting like rappers, man.
But what do you think? Like, is it possible that these guys are going, look, Akademiks has the same crowd that I have. If I put him on my show, it really doesn't do anything for my platform.
But I mean, just to be real, to be for Gillie the Kid and them, and they don't have to be in cahoots with Akademiks
At all.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not a good look for them. Look at all the shit that you can't erase it. Okay, Akademiks, but he's limbo. He's not on this side or that side. You feel me? But he favors a lot of different artists, and he says a lot of different things that you just can't go back on.
That's true.
You know what I'm talking about? And you affect a lot of other people's money too, and a lot of other people's careers. So shit, it's you could be guilty by association, or I might not want to fuck with you.
Well, yes, right. But though, like you don't say, yo, come do my podcast, Act. I fuck with you.
Okay.
And then when Act come on in your podcast and give you like 1 million plus views and have you feeding your family that month.
Yeah.
Now, when Act trying to feed his family too, yo, you feel me? Right? Yo, you feel me? Come on my shit too.
You can't play that. You can't
feel
play the
me?
50 for sure.
Yeah, nah, you feel me?
What if they feel like they bigger than Akademiks though?
Who, Gillie the Kid and Wallo? Hell nah, they bigger than Act. Who, Gillie and Wallo? Hell nah.
You don't
But
think
they-
they bigger
but
than
they-
Act?
Hell nah.
You don't
No
think
way.
they bigger for the culture than Act?
Fuck. Wait. Like the culture is.
Or the culture is different.
Wait. In this culture right now, in terms of hip hop media,
Polarizing, he's
Act
probably
is
the
the
biggest.
face, right?
But for the people, that's a hell of a lot different.
Whoa, Paul.
You're gonna tell me that Gillie and Wallo are more for empowering people than this fool?
Akademiks is the people's champion.
Here's the thing. I think there's two different.
He said
there's
he
two
the
different
people's
platforms.
champion.
I told you this fool.
Akademiks will talk about shit that niggas won't talk about, and he'll put it blatantly
Right.
out there because he don't give a fuck if you like him or not. That's that's how a real journalist is supposed to be.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with Akademiks. But I know so many people don't fuck with Akademiks because they say he ruins the fucking culture. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You know what the difference is? It's like Ellen DeGeneres versus Howard Stern. You know, basically, that's the PC version of what it's safe for everyone to hear.
Yeah.
You go to Howard Stern, you're going to hear crazy shit.
Right.
The same thing. It's like he's going to keep it raw, and you're going to get the version that's not so raw on some of these other platforms because they're focused on generalizing versus targeting, markets.
Bro, listen.
And it's a safer area to play in for sure. You can get Nike to give you deals versus doing what Akademiks does. You kind of get limited a little bit.
But I'm sure Akademiks gonna get $1 million.
Oh, he's got
I mean, he'll
more
get
than
a million views just ranting anyway.
Oh, he does, and he's great. Everyone loves Akademiks. He's amazing.
Yeah.
But also, like to your point, he's definitely in an entirely different lane than Gillie and Wallo. Those guys are, like you said, they're gonna go help somebody rebuild their house or something next month, or they're doing.
So
things.
would you say Ack is a shock jock at this point?
I would
Fuck
say,
no.
I would say
A shock jock? Nah.
What is a shock jock?
Yeah, right?
it's
like-
basically he's
Say
just
some outlandish shit.
Yeah.
he's saying things that are gonna. It's kind of like if you see a car accident. It's a car accident. You're gonna stop and look. That's what he does, and it's raw, and that's cool. Everybody wants to hear that too.
What here, right? No, right. So look, I feel like Charleston White, that's a shock jockey, right?
Oh shit.
He's a whole
That's
different.
a
animal.
different thing
That's a
entirely.
whole different animal.
Right? Academics actually have like points, analysis, right? Like that's not really like a like a Pearson, ha, right? Right? It's a real breakdown with like real, like deep analysis,
Yeah,
right?
he's great.
Yeah, right. So if he's given great breakdowns and deep analysis that doesn't, like have anything to do with like shock factor, right? Then like he can't be called just.
So then
you
his
know,
opinions are shocking.
Yeah, the topics are.
now at the time though. Right? No, right? Like
I'm not hating on the man. He
No,
is who
it's
he
just
is.
it's just that people. It just seems that way because people care about what he says.
Correct.
When people care about what you say,
Shit hits different.
you know what I'm talking about. You can say I'm going to shit, and you know what I'm saying, literally. And people, it's just when people give a fuck about what you say, man, you just gotta watch
Well, it
what you
also is
say.
like
What you
he's
say,
a
a shock, what you call it, a
A
what?
shock jock.
Shock jock.
If you're in this business and you're in the lane with him, it matters what he says for your career.
Facts.
So people
He
are
could adversely affect someone's career.
100%. So people are definitely, watching their P's and Q's when they're around him and being careful. Just a fact, because he can be dangerous. He's not, but he can be dangerous.
And he can feed you.
He can
and he
feed
can
you as
starve
well.
your ass out.
Go both ways.
That's right.